going on, everybody? My name is VamKiller92, and today I'm actually coming at you guys with an analysis video on the game called Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophecy. And honestly, this is my second time recording this, but I am a little bit disappointed about this game and what it looks like it could become. But hey, that's neither here nor there. But all I'll say is that we will have to see in the future what this game could actually lead into and what Naughty Dog might actually have in store for what this could potentially be. But first off, starting off, this trailer seems to give us a bit of information about like what we're going to be getting into. As the text right here says, the suffering of a generation must be endured to achieve our divine end by the ancient Syrian scripture from 1986. Now, whatever this could possibly mean in the game, I'm not entirely sure as a whole. This could just be like a complete red herring to what the actual story could be about, or this could genuinely actually have some meaning towards it, where the people who actually suffered back then and had to go through some pretty deep stuff could potentially showcase like what this like superior culture has endured and showed us and it's come to be. I don't know if that made sense. Like I said, text like this, it's a 50-50 if it actually makes sense to what the game is or not. So that's about it. Next up, we actually get into a scene where we see a planet. It has a bit of spiral. I think spirals are this whole entire game's thing, because we have a moon right here. It has some debris with some spirals on it. The planet itself has a spiral of clouds, but even though that could just be the spiraling clouds. And then we get this like really cool composition with the red and blue. I really love it. The stars, they really look cool. The spaceship on top of that really looks cool. And then there you see it, the Porsche logo. This game is chock full of brands, but we'll be going ahead and getting into that later, so I'm not going to go ahead and waste your guys' time with that. We actually end up seeing in the next scene the character here, Jordan, that's her name. She's watching a bit of anime with it being muted. It's like a little retro style anime, but that's besides the point. She's shaving her head, whatever reason, don't know. Can't really see too much about that. After she goes ahead and finishes, it looks like she actually ends up getting a call on the TV, which is actually interesting, and leads into the actual next bit of the analysis that gives us more information about like her character. So as you can tell from the whiteboard and how it's laid out, she is definitely a bounty hunter of sorts, and all of these like things. You got like maps, you got people like labeled, you got a whole bunch of notes and news articles and all that wonderful stuff on here. So this definitely leads into her being a bounty hunter. These four people that she actually has in this picture, so it's her with a full head of hair with four other people. Whoever these people could be, I'm not entirely sure. They don't give them their names. Their names could potentially be on this little weird notepad right here. That has like a bunch of names. There's like potential aliases. You got Caesar Makeda, Jasper Bray, Tyron Dismith. I don't know. These potentially just could be the people that we are hunting down, and who knows? Or there's another theory, is that we're getting revenge on these people, or we're getting revenge for these people and what has been done to them, because it looks like they're actually good friends. They're having beers, they're having a good time. They look like they just collected a bounty in this picture with the amount of money that's actually just sitting right there with the briefcase right in front of it. Yeah, that could potentially be it. That actually could potentially be it. She could just be like getting revenge on them because someone went on ahead and hunted them down, and so she's hunting them down, or hunting the person down that killed them. Sorry. But off of that scene, we continue forward. She answers the calls, and we get an introduction to her agent. She goes ahead, calls out her name. That's how we know that her name is Jordan, but her name is Jordan A. Moon, which is the full name given to her. They're talking about the whole thing about like the Sympyreans and how Nobody's been able to leave the planet for 600 years. Now, whatever that could potentially mean for the ancient civilization of this planet, either it's because the planet is inhabitable, there's not really too much oxygen, or there's not really a good survivability rate whenever it comes to anybody entering the planet. Maybe their ships get shot down, and there's no way to repair them without, you know, I guess, siphoning off whatever sort of materials that they have on the planet. There's only so many possibilities. I feel like there's not going to be really too much space travel in this game, even though we are introduced into we're introduced in a spaceship of all things. So yeah, the spaceship is definitely just like a red herring. It's like oh yeah, you'll be able to travel in space. No, I don't think you'll be able to travel in space. I believe that you are going to get shot down as soon as this ship even reaches the atmosphere of the planet. But that's just my entire thing. But continue on forth, we're getting into the cockpit of the ship, and once we finally reach it, we actually get up a little bit more information about who she is hunting. We see that it is by a man named Colin Graves. He is affiliated with some people named the Five Aces, and the people who are hunting him down are the IS&W Terra Sector, and he is a threat level 7, so that means that he is definitely the most dangerous man that she is hunting as of currently. Her agent definitely does not want her going after this guy because he is on that Cyprian planet, but, you know, our character, she's willing to take it, and like I said, with the amount of urgency that she has, this definitely looks like a revenge plot in its entirety. So yeah, I think this is the person that she is actually trying to kill and get revenge on. He actually has pretty good bounty on him. Like 1.6 million? Hey man, you must have done some heinous acts for you to have that amount on you, buddy. But yeah, no, that's pretty much about it that we get from this trailer. Other than the fact that we have like a bunch of brands here and there, and then just chock full of it. Sony, Pet Shop Boys, and everything. Yep. And then finally we hit off with the final scenes of this trailer where she's going up against this big giant robot. I'm pretty sure this might be one of the Cyprians that they were mentioning. He has a pretty nice design, has like 2 arms on one side to carry the sword, one in the front, one in the back, and then she even has one her own, which kind of resembles what the weapon that he has, but on a smaller scale. This is just a CGI trailer, so gameplay is 100% not going to look like this, but it is going to have some similar aspects to this, which means not much if you really look at it from a consumer's point of view. So there wasn't really too much information to be given out other than like the basic information that Jordan is a bounty hunter. She is looking for someone by the name of Colin Graves, and this could potentially just be a revenge plot. Who knows? Her friends could be dead, they could be alive, or they could be hospitalized. Who knows? However, my theory for this is that Colin Graves, I feel like he is going to be dead, seeing as they said that no one ever returns from the planet, ever, and it is a known fact. That could be an interesting plot. But yeah, no, I really hope that Naughty Dog actually does something with this game and it's not just a flop as a whole, and actually has some really interesting story elements. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to try and do a little bit more stuff later in the future. I actually do plan on recording a video for Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World, because the new set is actually coming out for next year, and I'll be making sure to do a little bit more stuff as well. I got something planned out with me and Super, so if you guys are excited for that, leave a like, comment down what you think about this game, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.